Hello, my name is Ori, and to clarify some confusions, I'm not the one from the Blind Forest, but the low-budget version. And for my first video, I thought to introduce myself, make you know my intentions, then we'll see how it goes. In any case, this specific channel is gonna be about sharing with you in every video vital information that will hopefully help you in enhancing your artistic skills. More than 10 years dedicated learning and accumulating deep knowledge within this field, I'm confident in my abilities to guide you with the main goal of helping you gain new painting skills as fast as possible. I've chosen to go this path because it's the main form of activity that helps me to relax. The way I communicate my ideas usually gravitates toward character creation and illustrations, like concept art, only that I use traditional tools, in which mainly I use oil colors. And with all that said, in this brief intro, let's begin our journey together. The first lesson is going to be about how to enhance the look and volume of an object or portrait. You probably already noticed, without any intention, the obvious groundbreaking natural phenomena of the bright surface and the dark region of an object, which tells you in some cases that there is a voluminous object in the horizon. If you looked carefully enough and studied the hell out of an object, you would notice something interesting going on. Generally speaking, when it comes to a simple shape like a sphere to a complex object like a portrait or a hand with all its intricate forms, the darkest section isn't found in the margin of the object, but is tilted to the dark surface, which also depends on the intensity of the light source, subsequently influencing the coherence of the reflections and how much they extend in the dark area. It also depends on the direction in which the lights come from. And with that information in mind, when introducing colors into the skin, in darkest portion being more prominent in comparison to the rest of the surfaces, which also appear pretty subtle. But then I can hear you asking, what could be the actual explanation of this phenomenon? Well, sweet summer child, I'm gonna explain it to you very logically. Well, the short answer is that reflections are to blame for creating this specific effect. And of course I need to expand on that, otherwise it won't make much sense. The colors and hues found on different surfaces are affected by the light itself. For example, in an urban or natural landscapes, every type of surface you'll see will contain variations of colors and hues borrowed from elements from the area, ultimately combined with our own unique color. In many cases, the source of every color and the most subtle change of hues originates from the sun and subsequently the sky. And in that process, two things are happening. With each bounce of a light wave, it will carry with itself a color from a certain surface to the next, creating a new combination on each bounce. And with that, it departs further and further from the original color, which ultimately makes it less pure, acquiring a more grayish look. Also, the light fades the further it travels, due to the fact that it gets absorbed by the object and part of it is getting scattered, losing its force in the process. Remember the darkest portion previously mentioned? Well, it represents the surface in which there are not enough light particles that are able to travel to that specific plane. While the light is weakening, less reflected colors are getting to influence the object's authentic color, making that area look more exalted compared to the rest of the dark side of that object, making that area by comparison to the rest of the dark side of that object more saturated. This is one out of many effects that you can apply to your artwork, so you can enhance the look and the volume of any voluminous object. Hopefully you learned something useful. If so, I'm really glad. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you in the next video. Don't forget to let yourself get inspired, and bye bye.